the show, everybody. Fun day we're having. Well, if you're still looking for the perfect gift for your family or maybe a friend, look no further, because our next guest has just what you need. Here with her Minnesota Makers Gifts and Stocking Stuffers, the co-host of the Weekly Dish on My Talk 107.1, Stephanie Hansen, everybody.
Hey! Very excited.
I'm really excited for this segment because you do, correct me if I'm wrong, you do a whole podcast about this,
I do.
right? Yes.
I do. So I really talk to these people and I know about their gifts, so it's very exciting.
Where are we starting, my friends?
Okay, Loon Liquors is down in Northfield. They have a distillery down there. It's like a Kahlua. It's a vodka coffee mix. It's half the sugar of Kahlua, though, so you really can taste the coffee flavor. It's very delicious, and I would just say be careful. Because it's my favorite.
Me and you after the show, right?
Yeah.
That's right, yeah.
Okay, maybe like you have a hard-to buy for like a man or maybe grandma. This already pre-made old-fashioned mix is excellent. You just pour it. That's it.
This is it. And people, Stephanie, everybody that is fancy and they're like, oh, I like a crafty old-fashioned, even those picky people love this.
They do. It's from Tattersall Distilling in Northeast. If you want to do your own old-fashioned, you can use these Herbert's Cocktail Premium Cherries and the old-fashioned Dashfire Bitters, also made by Dashfire. And you can pair it with your favorite whiskey. But don't think you can't just stick a cherry in the pre-made one, too, because you can.
Because pre-made, I mean, and you've been monitoring this over the years, we are kind of in a golden era. Pre-mades are not like tacky. These are really, really good.
They're really good, and this is $35, so it's a great gift price.
Yeah.
Okay, this guy, Tony, who owns Sacred Blossom Farms, he literally plants these flowers, he harvests them, he packages them. It's him and his dad, and they make these beautiful teas. And you can see inside the real flowers.
Oh.
And they're like, this one is for focus energy. They have like a sleepy time one. They're just beautiful and really delicious teas.
And the packaging.
Yeah, and his farm is right in Minnesota. He does it all.
Way to go. I'm loving that. That's a good gift. Yeah.
All right, if you have like a foodie on your list that's concerned about the environment, I just love these. These are from Lakewinds. It's like a utensil set with chopsticks that you just bring with your lunchbox every day.
Oh.
There's like, you can even attach it to your belt. I don't know why you would, but you could.
Well, I mean, you know, for easy,
for state fair
access.
State fair.
No, my sister-in-law Heidi would love that.
Yeah,
so.
It's very ecological. And then just some local cookbooks that I got these at the Golden Fig. This cookbook right here, Savoring the Seasons of the Heartland with Beth Dooley and Lucia Watson. This is my favorite cookbook to give as a gift for anyone that's interested in Minnesota.
Why?
It has little stories in it. It talks about our Swedish heritage. My Swedish meatball recipe that I use is in there.
Which is, we talked about this morning.
Yes, I have to make a lot of meatballs.
Yeah, Stephanie's filling in on my radio show while Lex is on maternity leave, and your meatballs are legendary.
Yes.
That's right. And
Christmas
they're in there.
Eve. Yes, that's the recipe that I use.
Okay.
And then our friend Raghavan, this is 660 curries, which sounds really daunting, but he breaks down Indian cooking in a way that's super accessible, and this would be a great gift for a vegan in your life.
Yeah, and we love Raghavan. He's been on our show many times. One of the best people.
Yes, this book I've talked about a lot, but it's the cookie book from the Star Tribune cookie contest that they do every year. It's just quintessential Minnesota. If you have a baker, I think that's a great gift idea.
How many? There's a ton of recipes. I mean, there's like hundreds.
Oh yeah, there's like 300 recipes in here, and each of the winners from all 10 years that they've been doing the cookie exchange and the contest are in here.
That is great.
Yeah.
It's beautiful too. Like the pictures and stuff are gorgeous in there.
This was like the #1 regional cookbook, I think, in the last year. This is, if you are a baker, it's just...
Is it fairly new stuff?
Super awesome. Yeah, it came out last year.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yep. All right. So I'm going to do a little taste test with you. These are called Naughties. They also have...
Well,
they're from Barcy's Almonds.
You came to the right place
I
there,
know.
Steph. Yeah.
These are cinnamon sugar covered almonds. They have Naughties, they have Hotties, they have Smokies, and they have Stuffies. And the Stuffies taste like Thanksgiving dressing. They're locally made. It's a family, and they're just really delicious. I love to eat these instead of, you know how after you eat dinner and you're foraging around in the kitchen for something sweet?
Yeah.
That's like my horrible time. I can like eat a couple of these. I'm
good.
not tipping over.
Yeah. I'm a naughty. More with Stephanie
You're a
Hansen when
naughty.
we come back. Stay with us, everybody. More with Stephanie Hansen, everybody. Okay, my love, what else
All
do we
right,
have?
so we're stress relieving and giving you mental clarity. This is Pranarum. It's a local essential oil company. I like to give this to teenage kids because you can get lavender for sleep aid. This is mental clarity, so you just go like this and sniff it, and it makes you like all happy before your test. This is an orange smelling.
And do not write me about essential oils.
No.
I swore that we would never mention
Oh,
the word
gosh.
essential oils on the show
I
again.
love them so
Because we
much.
inevitably get, do not email me, please.
Okay,
Thank
you can email me because I love them.
Yes.
All right, and then Isadore Nuts is another nut company. She named the company after her grandfather. She's a local lady, and these have rosemary and a little lemon.
Okay.
And they're great on salads or just for snacking with cocktails.
Okay.
You know, because you need a little something.
Yeah.
All right, the Stursby stick. This guy makes this out of wood from the Twin Cities, and it's like just a stir stick, but people are crazy about them. It's called the Stursby. And last, but certainly not least, my favorite chocolates locally, the B.T. McElrath toffee chocolates. You can get them at Surdyk's, you can get them at Golden Fig. They are just fantastic chocolates for everyone.
Now, before we're going to go, Stephanie is such a broadcasting professional that when she decorates a table like this, she doesn't mess around. Ladies and gentlemen, these are actual gifts for her husband. That's right. That she brought. That's right.
I was like, oh, I need some decorations.
Give it up for Stephanie. Listen to the Weekly Dish Saturday mornings on My Talk 1071 and find her online at stephaniesdish.com. And like I said, she's filling in with me for the rest of the month on the radio show. We're going to take a break. Kendall's coming back when we return. Back after this. Merry Christmas, Kurt.